What's up guys, MickeyMoTiOnZ here, bringing you an F1 2017 modded gameplay showcasing the new Haas. Currently in this gameplay video you are seeing almost all of the new liveries. The only new liveries that haven't been updated yet is the Toro Rosso and the Red Bull. It's actually been done already, but that'll be in another video which is coming tomorrow. Anyway, in this video I've got 4 topics. I'm going to be talking about the livery itself, how the mod looks, opinions on testing, and predictions for Haas. So first of all, let's talk about how the mod looks itself, the livery in the game. I think it looks exactly how it looks like in real life. I have no complaints whatsoever. There's a few little glitches here and there just because of the way the game is, and there is no solution to solving that. But the modder, Christix, link is in the description. He's done an amazing job. 10 out of 10 for what he's done for me. He's made this mod exclusively for me, and very soon I will release a link for you guys to download the mod. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in the world who has all the liveries in this game so far, but I'm wondering if I should have the mod completely finished and developed on 2016 or on 2014, because the original idea was to have the mod properly developed on 2014 and just have liveries on 2016. You guys tell me your thoughts in the comments, what you guys think I should do. Should I use the 2014 game or should I use the 2016 game? Because apparently the 2014 game is much easier to use in terms of modding, but I think 2016 would look better. So I don't know. You guys tell me your thoughts in the comments and I'll decide from there. Moving on, racing on a wet track, just to get a feel for the scenario of a wet setting for testing, because yesterday it was wet conditions. The track was artificially wet so that all the teams could try out the new Pirelli tires and see if they perform well, so that Pirelli can make some tweaks just in time for Australia, the first race of the season. Anyway, onto my thoughts of the whole testing in general. To me, it seems like Mercedes are going to be dominating the season once again, but they still will be under competition by Ferrari. We saw Ferrari get a lot of mileage. They were quite reliable, and they also had some fast times. Now, of course, test 1 isn't really important in terms of performance. It's all about just reliability and making sure that they can get as much data collected as possible. Nevertheless, you can still tell that Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull are going to be in the top 3, while we're going to have other middle teams, of course, fighting for the positions. But the biggest story was McLaren, really. McLaren just couldn't get their car working at all throughout the whole testing. The car just wasn't reliable. After a few laps, the car would break down. So it was really a bad test session once again from McLaren, and there's already rumors that McLaren might even drop Honda because the engine is just terrible. There's always issues with the engine. Not only are McLaren not reliable, they are not fast at all. They were second last place for most of the test sessions. Also, what does this mean for Alonso? Because Alonso said if the car is not performing well, then, you know, he's going to retire or move into another team or go to another sport. So I wouldn't even be surprised if Alonso drops out midway in the season, to be honest, because I think he's fed up of driving a crappy engine, to be honest, the GP2 engine, as he would say. McLaren needs to pull something out of the bag for test 2, because if they don't, that's it. It's over for McLaren. It's going to be another disaster of a season. Alonso will retire. Maybe we'll even see McLaren cut ties with Honda. But then again, they're committed to this partnership with Honda, so I don't know if that would happen in the end. But look at that. We just lost our position to the Ferrari there on the last turn. We lost traction, and that was it. And we're just going to watch the replay of the race as I continue talking about F1 2017. Ted Kravitz was interviewing Eric Bollier the other day, and, you know, Eric was just so embarrassed. He was just completely humiliated, and Ted was just roasting him as well, just saying, how could we be in this situation once again? The whole interview, it was hilarious to watch. You have to watch it. It will be on YouTube somewhere if you just search Ted's notebook. I don't even understand how Honda can just let this happen once again. You'd think Honda would learn from their mistakes, but no, they carry on making the same mistakes and ruining their own reputation. As if 2006 wasn't bad for them, and especially with this issue with Super Aguri. I'm going to be totally honest here, I'm not surprised Honda in this position in the first place, because 10 years ago, Honda wasn't a good team at all. They were underperforming as well. Everyone is expecting McLaren to have this perfect partnership with Honda, just like in the Senna days, but it was never going to happen because of what we saw in 2005 and 2006. It's been a long time since Honda had a good engine, had a good car, so you know, it was never going to happen. It was a huge risk that McLaren took to partner with Honda in the first place. It was going to be great for sponsors because of that link between Senna, you know, those old days, the heritage of the partnership, but it didn't work out, and McLaren now have to face the consequences. I think McLaren just need to take the L and get a Mercedes engine if they can, if it's possible. Also, they just need to cut ties with Honda at the end of the year if they're in the position to do that. That way, McLaren can then start performing once again, because their aero is okay, it's decent. It's just, you know, like I said, it's the engine. The engine is really important for this era of Formula 1. I'm going to stop ranting about McLaren now, because we should be talking about Haas, considering that is the car we're actually driving in the game. Haas actually did quite well, I feel, compared to last year. They were 4th in terms of mileage, and they were somewhere in the middle when it comes to lap times on average. So Haas didn't have that many technical issues as well. I don't think they had any technical issues. I think they just had one issue throughout the test session. So I feel like Haas is going to be one of those mid teams, and maybe even improving to be able to compete for like 4th or 5th place. For me, I think that Haas really don't have an excuse, because they are using Ferrari parts, so they can use that to their advantage and try and make sure that the car performs. They shouldn't be having any reliability issues. The team just needs to work together really well and make sure that that doesn't happen at all. But yeah, like I said, I feel like Haas will be competing for 4th and 5th place in the Constructors' Championship this year. Grosjean is a great driver, and he'll be getting all those points for Haas. It will be very crucial for them, and I'm confident that Grosjean will be doing very well this season. It's crazy to think that a few years ago people were saying that Grosjean was a dangerous driver and he didn't deserve to be in Formula 1. I guess he's proved his haters wrong now, and hopefully we'll see Grosjean do really well, because I really think he deserves to be in a fast car. He should be winning one championship at least, in my opinion. He's a fast driver, and hearing him rage is the funniest thing ever. You have to hear it. Just search "Nothing Is Solved" on YouTube. It's absolutely hilarious. It's quality. So that's enough of my thoughts. I'll be talking about testing tomorrow once again. I'll talk about each team as I review the car. So let's say tomorrow I review Ferrari, for example. I'll just be talking about Ferrari specifically, about how they did in their test session. I think that's just better. Makes it easier for me to separate my thoughts. I feel like this commentary was all over the place. I just went from topic to topic, and then I went off topic as well. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be more organized and make sure I just talk about each team from now on. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Comment, please comment. That really helps out as well. Your thoughts about the Haas, the game, the mod itself as well. That would be really appreciated. Got about a minute left in this video. I'll just end it here. I'll put a bit of music. This is MickeyMoTiOnZ. I'm out. Peace.